Okay, sorry. And as I was saying, I do think that some of these celebrities are involved in secret societies, and occult groups, but that doesn't mean that they necessarily have, you know, a lot of knowledge about them. There are many, many, many pawns in these organizations, and just because you are involved in one doesn't mean that all of a sudden you have all this knowledge and you're bowing down on a checkered floor to a massive murti of Baphomet, just because someone is involved in these organizations doesn't mean that they have all of this knowledge and that they're a part of this big conspiracy. A lot of times, especially in the celebrity world, I think that these stars that have a lot of money and a lot of influence are approached by other elite people, and are told, hey, you can join this organization and you'll have this and this and this and this and this and this, and they're basically, little people. They're basically just kind of pawns, or, they want, the bigger elite, more elite members want these influential celebrities to be a part of their organization because of their influence and their notoriety and things like that. And that might not necessarily be true, but that's just one way I look at it. But like I said, I don't think that a lot of these celebrities are smart enough to really know exactly about the ideology of a lot of these occult organizations and secret societies. I think that they are, like I said, pawns, puppets, and the puppet masters are more elite, more rich, faceless people that even those who are awakened to these kinds of things are ultimately pretty unaware of. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I think it's just a really weird game that they're playing with us. And I could be completely wrong, but I just don't think it's safe to say that a lot of these stars worship Satan, just because things about these celebrities, every part of their image has been created and is being marketed. We take Lady Gaga, for example. A lot of people really, a lot of people really praise her for being so original, etc., etc., etc. But you have to remember that, okay, yes, she might be a little bit unique, but ultimately, every bit of her image is created and marketed just like every other pop star out there. So if every part of their image is created and marketed, then obviously I think, them using the occult symbols, yada, 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 I think that is too. And I think the people who are creating and marketing those things are the people who are more directly involved with secret societies and these occult organizations. And I think that the stars are just sort of the middlemen, sort of the pawns in this game. And I really do think that the people higher, the faceless people are really teasing us. You know, I think that they are teasing us. So anyway, that's really basically all I have to say. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm really tired. I've been outside for most of the day, and I'm tired. But I wanted to talk about this because I still get a lot of comments, and I think a lot of people assume that I don't know anything about a lot of people seem to think I don't know anything about what I'm talking about, when in fact, like I said, that can't be further from the truth. This is a subject that I've studied since I was, 13 to 14 years old, and just because, I read it on Vigilant Citizen doesn't mean that it's something that I'm going to believe. I am going to read websites like Vigilant Citizen that are on the farthest end of one issue, but I am also going to read websites that are on the opposite farthest end of that issue. And based upon the studying and the research that I've done, the books that I've read, the websites that I've read, and based upon my own personal observations, I will take those things and form my own objective opinion about it, or at least try to, have an objective opinion about it. But I sometimes I think that people, I will just say, I think that hysteria is extremely infectious. And, I think that just because one person or a few people in the entertainment industry have, thrown up hand signs or worn all black or changed their image, maybe one or two people in the entertainment industry have done that, and then the next time somebody does this, they're automatically directly involved with the occult, and I think that instead of jumping to those conclusions and instead of, you know, basically believing absolutely everything that is written on websites like the Vigilant Citizen, um, I think that people are giving the celebrities themselves too much credit, and they're not thinking about the people that are behind the celebrities calling the shots and planning the moves. And I think those are the people who need the attention when it comes to this issue. And that's about it. I am gonna go finish watching this episode of Howard Stern. Bye bye, guys.